Hi, Sarah. Troy Brown here with TLC Web Marketing. How are you? Hey, I wanted to get this screencast over to you to give you an idea of what the top three things that Google sees as most important for websites to rank on the very first page of the organic search. So let's get started. Obviously, I have your website up here. Love your logo. Looks great. Um, First thing I notice is there's not much content at all. In fact, there's only like 100 and like 200 words of content that the Google spiders actually read when they crawl your website. So Google likes to see at least 1,500 words now, believe it or not, on your home page in order to get it to rank. So that's the very first thing that I would recommend on your site. You've got your products down here, so we could talk about layout and other things, but I'm just going to stick to the top three things today. So you need to add content, a little over 1,500 words to this home page. So that's the first thing. Second thing I want to talk about is backlinks. So backlinks to your site, some of the different things you've got under services here. You've got a few different categories, 4 different categories actually. So that's all good. But there's no real backlinks. So what I did is I plugged your domain into a tool I have called Ahrefs. And it kind of breaks down the domain and looks exactly what's going on with it. So this rating here, the UR is your popularity, and the DR really is the power of your website, is the easiest way to break those two down for you. You've got 107 backlinks right now. Not too bad. We can look at those in a minute, but only 3 organic keywords. So let's take a look real quick at the backlinks that you have here. See what they're rooted in. So you've got your local food marketplace, small business. These are good small business, so directories. And these are primarily citations. So all of those came from small business majority. Those are all actually citations, which are backlinks, but they're not very powerful backlinks. And that is the third thing that we'll talk about. So you've got some good citations here. Colorado Springs 2021, bmse.net. Looks like an exhibitor. You're an exhibitor at an event. Looks like that shows up 4 or 5 times. Green Market. So good job on these. We need to build these up and add more relevant backlinks and citations. So if we go back to your overview, you've got a decent start on these, but let's take a look at the competition in comparison. So I did a lot of jumping around. I actually did a lot of research on your industry, and my wife helped out also. And the best thing that we can find for like a local search, unless you wanted to just like do an internet search in general, Herbal Medicine Store Colorado Springs seems to be the most relevant search term for your industry. And as you can see, when we do that, the first thing that comes up here is Sage Woman Herbs, then Roots Apothecary, and the Herb Shop. But what's interesting and powerful for you is that if I open this up, you're in the number 4 position, Sarah. So we need to optimize your GMB. I can click on this right here. We need to optimize this. You can do it yourself, we can do it for you, but the main thing is that if you optimize this just a little bit more, work on maybe one more review, you're going to push into the top 3 fairly quickly here. So it's definitely something that you can do. This Google My Business account is actually the best example of a citation. So a citation is your name, address, and phone number for your business. So you've got this address on Oro Grande. That address, you need to duplicate that along with the Rooted Herbalist across the internet for citations. And then citations and more relevant backlinks need to be added. So good job on this. So I thought I'd point that out right away because that was a really encouraging thing. You just need to push into this top 3 so that when somebody does a search, you are there instead of one of these. You're in the top 3. So now if we run down, you can see actually Sage Woman Herbs, boy, she's in the number 1 position actually. below Yelp. So we don't really count Yelp or Weed Maps or that kind of thing. So number 2 position is Hole in the Wall Herb Shop. Then we're going to skip the MMJ and the Yellow Pages. And then actually the number 3 in the organic search here is Anna's Apothecary. So that is Apothecary Tincture is another one. We can just go down through these. Then they got Natural Grocers, a YouTube video on the herb shop. So those are all on the first page of the Google organic search. So again, there's an opportunity right there. So I put the Sage Woman Herbs, I put her here in the Ahrefs tool. And feel free to go on here. I think you can get a free trial on this if you want to get this tool. But if we plug Sage Woman Herbs in here, you can see she has a 34 on her popularity and a 43 on her strength of her domain with 738 backlinks from 144 referring domains. And that actually, she's now ranking for 3,600 keywords through those 738 backlinks. We jump over here to Hole in the Wall Herb Shop, 15 and 15 on the UR and DR, so significantly lower. 45 backlinks, 27 referring domains, and 110 keywords. So if we go back to yours, she actually has less backlinks from more referring domains. Here's the thing, I did a double check. If we go to her page, she has, I'm sorry, let me jump over here and double check that for you. She has 991 words on her home page, or not necessarily her, but this home page. So because she has almost 1,000 words, that's why she actually is in the number 2 position right here in the Google search. Even though she has less backlinks than you, she has more content. And then here's number 3 position is Anna's Apothecary, 329 backlinks from 57 referring domains with only 428 organic keywords. And you can see a popularity 26, strength of the domain. So you have a huge opportunity right here, Sarah, to jump into the 2 or 3 position, both for the Google Map Pack right here that we just talked about, and also in the organic search on this Google search on the home page. So you'd probably be able to slip right in here 3 or 4 position with more content, relevant backlinks, and more citations. So really good opportunity for you in Colorado Springs for this particular niche and industry for you. So I hope that all helps. Real quickly, great job on your Facebook page. Keep utilizing that, making relevant posts, and keeping all of that alive. And then you also have a really relevant backlink here is this findhealthclinics.com that I found. It actually gave you a whole page. Not sure if you pay for that or if that's real good, but obviously you're promoting your own products and you've got a description. And so that's a really good relevant backlink for you too. So hope all this helps. Feel free to use all of these techniques that I shared with you yourself, or if you would like some help, feel free to get with us. Troy Brown, 720-561-1800. Thanks.